What was supposed to be a dream family vacation ended in unimaginable horror when 17-year-old Adriana Mutchie was found dead, her body allegedly stuffed under a bed in a cruise ship cabin. The teenager had boarded the ship with her parents, excited for a week of sun, exploration, and new friends. Instead, the trip turned into a nightmare that has shaken passengers, stunned investigators, and sparked outrage across the nation. The tragedy began only a few days into the voyage, during a routine day at sea. Adriana had spent the morning at the pool deck, laughing with her parents and chatting with other teens. At around midday, she told her family she was heading off to meet new friends she had made on the ship. It seemed harmless, typical teenage independence. But hours passed, and Adriana didn't return. At first, her parents assumed she was still out exploring. But as daylight faded, worry began to rise. They searched the decks, called her phone repeatedly, and asked around, but no one had seen her since early afternoon. Desperate for answers, they approached ship security and reported her missing. Instead of initiating an urgent response, security reassured them that Adriana was probably still with friends and would turn up soon. According to the family, no ship-wide announcement was made and no immediate lockdown or intensified search was conducted. The next morning, the search expanded only slightly, and witnesses described the effort as slow and uncoordinated. The ship continued with regular activities, restaurants open, bars busy, passengers moving freely as the Mutchie family begged the staff to escalate the search. Their daughter had vanished on a vessel isolated in the middle of the ocean, yet they felt the crew wasn't treating the situation with the seriousness it demanded. Everything changed when a cabin attendant entered a room scheduled for cleaning and noticed a strong odor and suspiciously displaced items. When the attendant checked under the bed, they discovered a tightly wedged body. Ship security rushed to the room and quickly confirmed the worst: it was Adriana. Shock tore through the ship. The cabin wasn't connected to Adriana or her family, it belonged to two adult men who were absent when the body was found. The men, ages 28 and 30, had reportedly been drinking heavily the night before and had been seen socializing with younger passengers, including Adriana. Witnesses recalled them at the bar buying drinks for people much younger than themselves. Initial observations of Adriana's body suggested signs of a struggle. Bruises marked her arms, her clothing was disturbed, and her lower clothing was missing. The way she was hidden indicated a deliberate attempt to conceal her. As the ship neared port, the crew finally initiated stricter security measures. When it docked, FBI agents boarded immediately and took the two men into custody. Their identities have not been officially released, but they are considered primary persons of interest. Investigators confiscated their belongings, collected forensic samples from the cabin, and started reconstructing Adriana's final movements. The emotional devastation for Adriana's parents was overwhelming. Her mother collapsed when she learned what had happened, and her father publicly condemned the cruise company for what he called catastrophic negligence. He stated that if the crew had acted sooner, his daughter might still be alive. The family has begun preparations to sue the cruise line, alleging that they failed to protect their daughter and mishandled the early stages of her disappearance. The cruise line issued a formal statement offering condolences but denying wrongdoing. They claimed their staff followed all proper procedures and cooperated fully with investigators. Many passengers strongly disagreed, describing inconsistent communication, slow response times, and a general sense that the crew underestimated the urgency of the situation until it was too late. The FBI now leads the investigation. A full autopsy is pending to determine Adriana's cause of death, whether she was sexually assaulted, and whether she died elsewhere before being placed under the bed. Authorities conducted an extensive search of the vessel, taking photographs, swabs, and physical evidence from the cabin and beyond. Passengers were interviewed for hours before the ship was cleared. The case has spread rapidly across social media, igniting debates about cruise ship safety and the vulnerabilities faced by minors at sea. Many people were shocked to learn how slowly missing person procedures can unfold in international waters. Parents are demanding stricter monitoring, improved security protocols, and better oversight of interactions between adults and minors on cruise ships. As investigators work to uncover the truth, the central question remains deeply unsettling: How could a teenage girl vanish on a crowded cruise ship and end up dead in a stranger's cabin without anyone noticing in time to save her? For Adriana's grieving parents, that question will linger forever. Their joyful family vacation became a devastating tragedy, and they are determined to seek justice. The world now watches closely as authorities unravel what happened during a trip that was supposed to be filled with memories, but instead turned into a chilling reminder of just how quickly danger can hide in plain sight.